Hi guys, this is IGCSE O-Level Chemistry, paper 12, November 2014, question 11. Which products are formed at the electrodes when a concentrated solution of sodium chloride is electrolyzed? So when we have a concentrated solution of sodium chloride at the anode, we would have production of chlorine gas because the solution of sodium chloride is concentrated. And at the cathode, we would have production of hydrogen gas. So the correct options are hydrogen at the cathode, eliminating options C and D, and chlorine at the anode, eliminating option B, and making option A the correct option for this question. Question 12. Iron forms an oxide with the formula Fe2O3. What is the relative formula mass of this compound? So the Ar of iron is 56 and that of oxygen is 16. So since we have two atoms of iron, that would be 2 into 56 giving us a value of 112. And we have three atoms of oxygen. So that would be 3 into 16 giving us a value of 48. When we add together 112 and 48, we end up with a relative formula mass of 160, which makes option D the correct option for this question. Question 13. Which statements about exothermic and endothermic reactions are correct? During an exothermic reaction, heat is given off or given out. Yes, this is a correct statement. The temperature of an endothermic reaction goes up because heat is taken in. No, it should go down. So it is not going up, it is going down. So this statement becomes incorrect. And burning methane in air is an exothermic reaction. Yes, burning of methane in air is basically combustion of methane, and combustion is always an exothermic process. So this makes statement 3 correct. So since statements 1 and 3 are correct, option C is the correct option for this question. Question 14. A power station was designed to burn gaseous fuels only. Which two substances could be used? Carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Okay, hydrogen can be used as a fuel because it will burn in oxygen. Carbon dioxide is the maximum oxidized form of carbon. It will not undergo further oxidation. So carbon dioxide cannot be used as a fuel. Next, carbon dioxide, no, and uranium, no. Uranium is not meant for oxidation reactions. Hydrogen is correct, and methane is also correct because methane is a hydrocarbon. When it will burn in oxygen, it will produce CO2 and H2O and also give off heat. And last one is methane, which is correct, and uranium, which is incorrect. Therefore, option C is the correct option for this question. Question 15. The diagram shows the change from an anhydrous salt to its hydrated form. Which statement is correct? Forward reaction requires heat and water. So we have hydrated salt going to anhydrous salt going to hydrated salt. So the only thing required is water, not heat. The forward reaction requires water only. Yes. Reverse reaction requires heat and water. It does not require water. It requires heat. And reverse reaction requires water only. No, it requires heat only. Therefore, B is the correct option for this question. Question 16. The rate of a reaction depends on temperature, concentration, particle size, and catalysts. Which statement is not correct? Catalyst can be used to increase the rate of reaction. Yes, a catalyst does increase the rate of reaction by providing an alternate pathway, one having a lower requirement of activation energy. Next, higher concentration decreases the rate of reaction. No, higher concentration would increase the rate of reaction because the number of reactant particles would increase, which would result in the number of collisions or frequency of collisions to increase, thereby increasing the rate of reaction. So this statement is incorrect. High temperatures increase the rate of reaction. Yes, temperature is directly proportional to the kinetic energy possessed by the molecules. When the temperature increases, all molecules gain kinetic energy. They collide more frequently, and the energy of the collisions also increases. This results in a higher rate of reaction. And large particle size decreases the rate of reaction. Yes, the greater the exposed surface area, the greater the rate of reaction. The larger the particle size, the lesser the exposed surface area, and the smaller the particle size, the greater the exposed surface area. So this statement is also correct. Therefore, option B is the correct option for this question. Question 17. Which changes decrease the rate of reaction between magnesium and air? Heating the magnesium to a higher temperature, this would increase the rate of reaction because increasing of temperature is involved. Using a higher proportion of oxygen in air, so if there is greater amount of oxygen, then there would be greater oxidation of magnesium and the rate of reaction would increase. And using magnesium ribbon instead of powdered magnesium. So this would increase the particle size, and as the particle size increases, the exposed surface area decreases, resulting in a decrease in the rate of reaction. So the only change that would decrease the rate of reaction would be the one in given in 3, which makes option D the correct option for this question. Question 18. Which substance is the most acidic? Okay, so we have calcium hydroxide. It has a pH of 12, so it is alkaline in nature. We've got lemon juice, which has a pH of 4, so it is acidic in nature. We've got milk with a pH of 6, it is acidic in nature. And we've got washing up liquid, which has a pH of 8, making it alkaline in nature. So the two substances that are acidic are lemon juice and milk. And the lesser the pH, the stronger the acidic nature of the substance. So between lemon juice and milk, lemon juice has a pH of 4, which is lesser than milk, which has a pH of 6, thereby making lemon juice most acidic. And option B, the correct option for this question. Question 19. The equations for two reactions P and Q are given. In which of these reactions does oxidation of the underlying substance occur? So we've got NaNO2. So in this, nitrogen has an oxidation state of, so if we have oxygen with a charge of -2, so in total there will be a charge of -4, and there would be one sodium which will have a charge of +1. So in order to balance the charges, nitrogen would have a charge of +3. And on the product side, oxygen having a charge of -2 will have a total negative charge of -6, and sodium having a charge of +1 would make nitrogen have a charge of +5. So in reaction P, we are going from +3 to +5, which is oxidation. And in Q, we've got mercury oxide. In mercury oxide, oxygen has a charge of -2 and mercury would have a charge of +2. And it goes to elemental mercury and elemental oxygen, both having an oxidation state of 0. So the change in the oxidation state is from +2 to 0, which is reduction and not oxidation. Therefore, P is oxidized and Q is not oxidized as asked by the question. So P is oxidized, eliminating option C and D. Q is not oxidized, eliminating option A and making option B the correct option for this question. Question 20. The positions of elements W, X, Y, and Z in the periodic table are shown. So W is lithium, X is strontium, Y is copper, and Z should be, this is group 4, 5. This is group 5. So looking at the periodic table, this should be antimony. So the question is, which elements form basic oxides? So Li2O is basic, Sr2O is basic, and CuO. Oh, Sr, it's not Sr2O, it's SRO because strontium belongs to group 2 and copper oxide is basic. And we are unaware of antimony or its oxides being basic. So since we are aware of W, X, and Y forming basic oxides, option A is the correct option for this question.